Thank you for Patreon now for donating to the Patreon. Guys, it's Vandiazo back in another Shadowverse Champions Battle video. So if you enjoyed it, like, comment, subscribe, bounce, shall we? So what happened last time was we attempted to do some training. We failed miserably. We changed up our decks a little bit. We got some more cards, which were good, but they weren't enough for spell boost or golem beatdown to win. So what we ultimately decided is how we're going to do this is pretty much for the rest of the story, unless like we have, or at least until a very certain point in the story, we're pretty much just going to run with Dragoncraft because Dragoncraft is my best deck, and it's the only deck that's not going to give me a headache trying to play. So I rebuilt my Fafnir Flame deck, and pretty much with the new Dragonic Fervors we have, the deck just ramped a lot faster. We have access to Cunning Wyvern now, which was a big problem to us when we were playing against it. But now, on top of that, we still have Ethica for ramp in case we need it, and Dragon Oracle, so we have about, what, 5, 7 plus Aelia. So we have 10 ramp cards. Pretty good number. We still have Dragon Warrior. And then we also took out Wyvern Cavalier because we did actually, I forgot to mention that and I'll show it off now, but we forgot to, I forgot to show off the other card that combos with Wyvern Cavalier because we actually got it from beating Hero. But, anyways, on top of that, I also added in 1 copy of Phoenix Roost because when I was in my moment of depression before I started last episode's training episode, I thought of a way that Dragoncraft could win. I thought of, what if I just did like the guy that, the Woe Dude deck, what if I focus on Phoenix Roost, but what I do is I ramp like hell, and then I play Phoenix Roost. So now all of my high-cost boys, like Fafnir, even if it rounds the cost to up, because I'm already at 10 play points, that means I can play 2 Fafnirs in a turn. So I'm only playing 1 for now because of space, but, you know, if the deck ends up feeling like I can afford to play 1 more, they'll probably tech it in over maybe Aelia, Firstborn, or Fire Lizard, depending on the situation, obviously. Or maybe even in Prison, because in Prison sometimes comes useful, sometimes doesn't. I also built Dragon Discard, just in case. It is pretty much less ramp cards, but it has the 2 good ramp cards, Oracle and Fivor. Still has a little bit of overflow pressure with Sea Brand Dragon with Effia for Storm, and then obviously we have Wild Fang Dragonute. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I was like, that deck is missing something. I tried building pure Dragoncraft decks pretty much, or like, I normally build my decks pure, but in this case, because there's a really good card for this deck that happens to be a neutral card, I'm going to make the exception, and we're just going to get rid of Dragonute's Fist, because, yeah, Dragonute's Fist is fine, but it's not the greatest. And then I also put Dragon Council in here, because it does get us more hand cards. The downside is, it plays to the deck's greatest weakness, which is fucking Deck Out. So, I mean, that's pretty much how you have to beat, Dragon Discard. Literally just stall it. Like, wait till it kills itself. So hopefully we start winning with Dragoncraft today, and if we don't, I will be a little bit disappointed, but, again, there will be no story this episode. Okay, well, actually, that's a lie. If we win this match, specifically, like, if we win this match right here, right now, there will be story this episode. We'll go kill the other guys. That's how we're gonna do this. But if we don't win this match, then there is no story this episode. So stay tuned till at least the end of this match, because, you know, that's how you're gonna figure it out, which sadly means that Dragoncraft is going to get grossly overleveled, and I went from having cards playable in the early game to now not being able to play cards for 5 turns now. See, the weird thing is I put in lower cost cards. That's the thing I don't understand. Okay, thank you, Fire Lizard. But that's the weird thing. I put in lower cost cards. So why did I just draw a bunch of high-cost cards? I don't get the— oh, come on. Fire Lizard to my Fire Lizard, really, mate? Okay, well, we're already in a shit situation for multiple reasons. Okay, as much as I want to play— you know, actually, I kind of have to play Dragon— okay, at this point, this is where I kind of need that, Phoenix Roost, but then I'm not gonna have it for a turn, and I'm not winning this match, am I? I'm too far away from overflow by barely, just to the point where I think I'll die before I can even proc off all of my overflows. I have such a good hand if I get to overflow, but again, that's if I get to overflow, and honestly, having to skip 2 turns of play and then immediately getting fucked over by Fire Lizard doesn't give me good hope. I think I may have legit lost this on this turn unless I top deck. Because I die next turn, don't I? Okay, well, thanks to Blazing Breath, I don't think I do, but, okay, well, there's my survival options. Okay, I don't know if I want to play, Okay, I'm gonna play the Brazen Breath here simply because I'm afraid Dragon Warrior is in, like, hit range. I mean, it's in hit range of the annoying enhance spell, but at this point, like, half of my deck is, so I'm gonna have to pray that when I get into Overflow in the next 5 seconds that I have enough to live. Also, that's why I didn't swing, because in case he did that and he evolved the Megalonorca, that would be enough to kill. Sad. Okay, I didn't see that coming. Well, that puts a wrench in the plan. Ivory. I'm 1 play point off from playing Fafnir, which is not a preferred position to be in right now. Okay, on the bright side, he doesn't have evolution points. On the downside, neither do I, and he has access to Sacrifice. I don't. But, you know, and I'll tell you guys, like, when I eventually pulled the card that I'm trying to build for the Sacrifice deck, because, by the way, I did say before that I need Sacrifice for something. Sacrifice is the card, or I need a card from him. Sacrifice is the card I was referring to, but, I want to wait that one out at least until I pull it. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to play the card with Storm, because Serpent's Wrath will deal much more damage to whatever he throws out. And if he doesn't, he's going to throw out Sacrifice into Lucifer. But if he doesn't, then I'm good. Or he plays Dragonic Fervor and I have a turn of face. I have a turn at face. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take the chance of turn of face. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Seabrand. Fire. I know Fafnir's board nuking me, but, he can't get rid of it. I know he can't. He has to suicide something into it, and he's not going to have enough to suicide regardless of what the fuck he plays here. So as long as I get him before he can play his big boy, I'm safe. Okay, that's fine. I'm not in a game situation yet. And plus I have Serpent's Wrath, so there's that. Actually, wait. Oh, I'm so close to game. If I had 1 evolution point, I'd be good. Okay. Serpent's Wrath to kill you. Seabrando Dragoni. He's dead. He's dead. If either of these two live to my next turn, I win. That's the situation. If I get to my next turn, I win. We did it! We did it! He can't kill! I know he can't kill! It doesn't matter what the fuck he calls! Suck it, game! I did it! I did it with Dragoncraft! Okay, well, I guess we're continuing the story then. Fafnir! Beat them with everything we have! EK! Okay, so, okay, so we cut that very close in the early game, but that's more or less how the deck is supposed to work. Like I said, in the ideal situation, we just ran... Hey! Let's go, baby! We got the enhanced card and another Favor. We got a full place of the Favor now. And he's gonna give us Sacrifice. I know Sacrifice is a guaranteed drop from him, right? Or at least when he gives us a deck. Let's go. Okay, so I do need Sacrifice for a very specific card. We have not pulled it yet, but hopefully we'll pull it soon. And actually, because I'm gonna go add that card now, let's just go ahead and show off the. Okay, let's just go ahead and show off the card I was talking about that I like to combo with my boy, Cavalier. So, as we discovered before, one of them was actually Wild Hunt to, you know, kill people with. But then the other card that I like to combo with him was... It should cost 5 spell. Dragonic Surge. Give an ally follower +1/+1 in Storm. There are many games where I would just give that to Fafnir and I pretty much had game. But, and there was one game where I used two of them, and then the following turn I played Fafnir, and that was exactly enough for game after evolving him, which is just a very fun situation. I think we can take down an Aelia. And then, what else do we pull from that? Did we pull no, we pulled the enhanced card, which is actually, it's going to be in its original cost section. I'm half tempted to put it in over the, over Serpent's Wrath. If Serpent's Wrath was at 3, I would put in Breath of the Salamander, but, the thing is, it's not at 3, so I don't feel safe doing that. So, okay, I think we're good. But anyways, in the ideal situation with this deck, what you do is you just ramp every single turn, and then we get to, I was about to say Apollo. I'm getting a lot of the games I played confused today. But, you know, because I'm recording this right after the last episode. But, anyways, we ramp until, like, we ramp pretty much to 10 play points as fast as physically possible, like, every turn ramp. And then what we do beyond that is we, after we do a bunch of ramping consecutively, what we do is we play Phoenix Roost, cut our costs in half, then we play one Fafnir, or like any high cost card, and then right after that we just start playing double Fafnir consistently, and then we walk away with it. Sequence of Enormous is a very good card. If I remember it correctly, it either does damage or banish. It's probably the one that banishes in hindsight. I know there are two cards that are similar with Emerus in his name, and I just think it's that one, but... Hey. Also, I've learned something from my first big recording session. Always bring something to drink with you, which is why I have like a cup of Kool-Aid with me just in case. Okay. I need to pull ramp cards. I am keeping an Ivory, though, just so I have something out in the early game. I did pull Ethica, but okay, I was about to say I really want Dragonic Fervor. So, there we go. Now when we get to turn 5, after I evolve with Ethica, I can, hit Fervor onto something. Sadly, I don't play Oracle this turn because I don't have Oracle in my hand, and I also knew I wasn't going to draw one, but... You know what? It sucks that that's the case, but that's just something you have to deal with. I so badly want to play Ethica here, but that's not a good idea. I can't kill that next turn, so I can kill it with Firstborn, but I can't kill it with Ivory, so there's no point in swinging into it. They're gonna kill Firstborn, aren't they? Yep. Well, at least they killed their thing. I didn't lose mine without taking out theirs. Slowly but surely, this Firstborn is gonna deal them enough damage to put them in a bad situation. I have ramp next turn anyways. That's how I see this. Preferably, Ethica lives. I know that's not going to happen, but preferably Ethica lives for me to be able to just ramp consistently. But Levy is going to evolve. Levy is going to kill Ethica. And then I'm just going to take a turn of damage to the face because if I willingly do that, I now have immediate access to Conflagration, meaning if she board spams me, even though I missed out on the heal from Fervor, or I just do this, and you know what, this is smarter because now I hit Overflow guaranteed, so next turn when I do play Fervor, not only am I automatically in Overflow, but now I get the freebie draw from Ivory, and I also have Conflagration to fall back on worst comes to worst. So, you know what, this is a pretty good opening for me right now. Not horrible, not perfect, but it's not horrible. Okay, your spell boosting is worrying me immensely. Okay, she definitely has the thing that we saw, the card that drops cost. Yep. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're going to... Okay, well, I was going to say that we, Dragonic Fervor, but clearly the game doesn't want me to do that, so... Conflagration, I guess. I mean, okay, well, now that I drew Maelstrom, I could have Seabrand and then evolved the Maelstrom, but I don't want to waste evolution points if I don't have to. Can you not... Okay, that scared me really a lot, but, okay. Well, that's a better situation for me because, Hi, Fafnir. So, Dragonic Fervor, and I gain back my life, and now I have play points to work with. On the downside, I now have to waste an evolution point here if I want to kill. But, on the upside, I don't think I have to, because I have Fafnir next turn. And your stats are 3-4. I'll kill it anyways. It's probably not a good idea, but I have enough cards with Storm to where I think I'll be fine. And I got the Phoenix Roost. I'm not playing Phoenix Roost yet. Actually, I probably should, because I can pock off Fafnir next turn anyways, because it'll be just enough. If they play enough level low-cost board, I'll play Phoenix Roost into Fafnir. That's what I'll do. We'll see. Okay, the one damage bot perp. Double Seabrand. If they kill my board, so be it, but next turn I have game if they don't stop me, so... Well, I don't have game. I'm close to it, but I'm close to it. I don't know why I said I'm close to it twice. Or 3 times, I mean. I know I meant to say it twice on purpose. Okay, so there goes my Seabrands. Well, oh, I actually did have game, because I top decked. Okay. Fimor, so I can get my life back up. Okay, Maelstrom. Firstborn. There's just a battle to see who decks out first, pretty much. They probably have another Fire Chain in hand. I really do wish I kind of teched in that Dragon Surge, and okay, they're just going to keep spell boosting. I really hope they don't randomly pull a Dimension Shift on me, because if they do, that would be really fucking annoying. Okay, sure, bounce back the card with Storm. That doesn't bother me at all. Thankfully, your defense is low enough, though, just for me to be able to do Fafnir! And then, because I have Ivory, in hindsight, I now realize that they didn't actually have a lot of play points, so I could have played the Phoenix Roost and done the play that I wanted to. I thought they were, like, right on the verge of 10, but I guess I was wrong. But you know what? Next turn we have Fafnir, so unless they get rid of it, I win. They probably will get rid of it with this, but, I mean, on the bright side, I have a second Fafnir, so there's that. Okay, I know you can't kill me this turn, game. Go ahead, keep trying this. Oh god, that's gonna kill Fafnir. Yep. But for some reason they don't evolve. Interesting. If I just keep doing that, and then I play Fire Lizard, and then I play you, and then I play Oracle, which I probably should have played first. Okay, well now I have two different ways of killing their board if worse comes to worse. Well, not board, but like Serpent's Wrath will do a good amount. Okay, Fire Chain's killing my board. I didn't have to see the number to know it was going to kill my board. Here's Levy, who I didn't want to have to deal with. Ow. Okay, well, I win off deck out. I literally win. They've lost. Because they lose in the next turn. I just have to make sure they can't kill me. Which is easier said than done. If I play Phoenix Roost... I should have just enough to play for Vor and... Yeah, I have just enough to play for Vor and the other one. I'll kill you, because you have the highest stats out of all of them. And then I'll play for Vor to get my life back up. Okay, well, I mean, they have higher... They can now play more cards consistent.
Here's a little wizardry. Feels like
fuck.
It's been ages.
Doesn't that do damage to the leader?
It's just like back in the old days.
If it doesn't, I win.
Atone with your
Fuck you. Okay, never mind, I'm good. I win. I thought that card gains attack equal to the amount of spells played. Well, this is game. Fafnir! I could just pass, but I want to prove a point. So...
Time to head home.
Emissary, please draw another Fafnir. I will take the Sea Brand, because that means I win on my turn. And this is what the deck is supposed to do, ladies and gentlemen. Suck it. Sea Brand, yade.
This should finish it.
Running away is okay.
So, we won.
Game.
Which is impressive, to say the least. So yeah, I guess that means we're just not good. So I guess I'll just try to alternate between whenever I'm doing like the... Oh, I just now realized that the camera wasn't full screening the match. Oh, yes it was. It just happened to show the black stuff. Okay, well, okay. Cool. And we got another Daria off that, so that's cool. Oh, I forgot that we were supposed to be looking for talk with Ray. Well, I wish I could go back to check the log. Okay. All I have to do is beat one more. These are Takomi students, right? Yeah, okay, so I have to play against one more. It has to be a student. You see, because it highlights him, so maybe he's not a student. Let me just check something real quickly. If those guys had the status of student, because if they did, then I'm a fucking idiot. Because that means I wasted so much time on the Swordcraft play that I didn't have to. I mean, guaranteedly, we're not going to have enough points to... Without fighting him, we're not going to have enough points to rank up, so I will just get revenge later when I get the chance. But for now... Actually, wait, can I go up these stairs? Oh, man, I can't. I was about to say, did I never try going up the stairs before because I was too fucking depressed? But no, I probably didn't, I just don't remember. Okay, 250... Jesus Christ, this area gives so much coins. Before I go fight you, I don't think I have game, which is why I'm going to go check to see if I can pull anything of great importance from this. I'm not going to play Dragon Discard yet, though. I want to make sure I'm of good sanity to play Dragon Discard, and that I also know what the fuck I'm doing. This card is really annoying to deal with, and I know that because I've had to be on the... That card is pretty much the reason why I always lose to Havencraft. That and Garuda. It's always that and Garuda. I could and probably should save money to buy Forte. That's what we'll do next. We'll save money to buy Forte after this because Forte is just a really good card because in Overflow, she can't be swung at even though she only has 1 defense, so she's killable by any effects. But she has fucking Storm. I thought... Yes! Yes! We did it! Oh, I hate the fact that I fucking flipped it. First of all, I thought I saw Ignis, but I think that may have been that. That's the card we need. I spent so much time trying to pull this in my last playthrough, and I never did. That's the card I need Sacrifice for. Bahamut. 10 play points, 9 attack, 9 defense. Destroy all the followers on the field. Cannot attack the enemy leader if they have 2 or more followers in play. Boy, we did it. Okay, so, so he's a generic card, so he can be played in any deck. So now there are 3 decks we have that we're going to play consistently. 2 more consistently than the other ones. There's Dragon Discard, which is going to be the one we play the least. There's going to be Fafnir Flame, our main. And then when I eventually build it, there's going to be Bahamut, which I needed Sacrifice for because consistency. Because pretty much because even though Fanfare doesn't proc off if you don't play the card by its cost, the fact that we now have like a beat stick is amazing, and not to mention the fact that the following turn, because it probably will be played on the following turn, it threatens lethal. And if we play it in if we play it in Dragoncraft and we just run a bunch of ramp cards, we can access Fafnir faster. So, we have a lot of outs now. And now there's reason to play Phoenix Roost, because if we play Fafnir at the right time, then we can just force them to drop their entire hand. And not to mention the fact that we'll get benefit out of this, and this guy drops a Sacrifice. Please let me win this. If I win this, I get a second Sacrifice to buff up my Bahamut deck. That's also why I want to pull Bahamut. That's the card I was talking about that you cannot pull from anywhere else. You have to pull it specifically from the packs. So I was really thinking that I just have to Sacrifice for nothing, but let's fucking go. There we go, boys. It looks like our... Okay, not to jinx it, but it looks like our luck's turning around. Because we even got 1, 2, 3. Look at it. 1, 2, 3. Sadly, the only ramp card we have in our hand is Ethica. No offense to Ethica. Okay, I see Phoenix Roost. I think I know what the game might want us to do next turn. I don't want to use Phoenix Roost unless, like, I'm confident I can, you know, do something with it on my turn. Or, like, the following turn. Or at least, like, the turn that I'm playing it. I'm going to probably play Ethica a turn early now because I have one in hand. So, you know, worst comes to worst, I can play the one I have in hand, and then I can, after I play the other one, but, yeah, it's gonna have to be a situation here, sadly, because I don't think I have a choice, but, you know, ramp is ramp, go Ethica. Hopefully they don't kill it, but I know they probably will, just because that's just how the game works. Okay, I don't even know what you do, and I frankly don't want to find out. I know Ethica's stats aren't going to be enough to kill unless I suicide both Ethicas. So I guess I'm not ramping then, because Warrior will kill this, and then it will kill the other one. And yes, that makes Warrior a target, but on the bright side, I still have ramp potential, so there's that. And I still get to do damage base. So, you know, there's some benefit in that. Not a lot, but there's some, and that's all that matters to me. Honestly, maybe I should have played Dragon Discard in hindsight, because if I played Dragon Discard, I could literally just force out the game. I mean, yeah, it heals a lot, but I could have just forced all of its life out in one go. But, you know, hindsight's 20/20, as they say. Okay, I might just kill that next turn, but, okay, Ethica to ramp me more cards. Okay, so I'm definitely playing Phoenix Roost later. But let's get that ramp going. We have access to Jewel next turn, so increase play points. Okay, just because it'll lose more defense this way, I'll kill that. I mean, they both would have survived, but the difference is now I have a thing with 3 play points or 3 attack and 2 defense. I mean, yes, he was gonna evolve and kill it this turn anyways, but the whole point is that he had to evolve. Like, he could not have killed this without it, and okay, so I didn't see this coming. Well, it's a good thing Conflagration procs here. I just now have to hope that Fafnir, I can live till then. And you are annoying, but, okay, if I were to Phoenix Roost in my hand right now, that allows for a lot of chaos to unfold next turn, but it also puts me in a bad situation if the opponent also does it. So I'll probably Phoenix Roost the turn I'm confident I can play Fafnir, if I haven't played Fafnir by then. Which isn't for another move, but, this now guarantees that regardless if it's my next turn or their next turn, that dies, and I will now have access to Blazing Breath or a 6 play point monster. Or sorry, 6 attack monster, one of the two. Sadly, whatever they play here is probably Lucifer. Yep, and they're probably going to kill my thing. Yep. But, okay, that's annoying, but on the bright side I have Fafnir, and Fafnir, as much as Fafnir is not game, sadly, it definitely puts pressure. Because now I can Blazing Breath, and they can't evolve. So, I mean, there's a chance they might get rid of Fafnir, but I don't think they can. Yeah, they just have to Lucifer here. So if I get rid of Lucifer, as much as I don't think Lucifer instantly puts them in the worst situation possible, I think it definitely sets me up. We'll play Blazing Breath. We'll play Dragon Oracle. If we pull a high enough cost card, then I did not pull a high enough cost card to warrant playing Phoenix Roost here. So we'll play. We won't play that because I mean Lucifer's dead anyways. And then next turn, worst case scenario, I either play Jeweled into Fafnir, or I just play Jeweled and then into Phoenix Roost and then into Fafnir the following turn, but is what is. Yeah, you can't evolve, so I'm not afraid of you right now. So here, have a nice taste of face. Here, have a nice taste of face. And then I'm gonna play Dragon Oracle. Hope that I pull another Fafnir. Okay, well, I pulled this. And then I'm not gonna play anything else because I'm afraid that I might lose all on Fafnir. So, I mean, maybe it was a good idea to play something, but... Because if I did play Bejeweled, then I have Firstborn, and then I guaranteedly... well, I would have the thing that died the previous turn, I would guaranteedly have Game, but, sadly, I didn't take that chance. But you know what? Hindsight's 20/20. And... Face... In a move, they are dead. I don't know how I want to proc from here. So I'll just pass turn because I'm afraid to figure out. But I have 2 wards that they have to get past to kill Fafnir. So unless that one hand card is something broken, I'm good. Okay. I win! They can't kill Fafnir. And I win. Let's go! We got revenge! We did it! Fafnir, if you don't mind, Inkay.
This should finish it. My disappointment is in
So, 2 episodes of straight losses, 1 failed training episode, and then 1 success. We making it rain here, boys.
Good game.
Good game indeed. And now, Bahamut Sakafiel Bahamut Dragoncraft is now online, which is good. Thank you, game. You have no idea how. I'm not kidding with you. I was actually depressed because I lost, but oh wait, that gave me a 3rd Okay, Ray Saotome is a player who possesses Onto powers. There are even rumors that he claims to be capable of defeating Luka Onizuka. Oh, that's cool. So we learned a lot more about him, but you know what that just did? That gave us a 3rd soccer field. And we don't have enough time for another match, sadly, as much as I want to just get the rank points out of the way now. But because we now have the ability to make this... Okay, let's get all the neutral shit first. Oh, I didn't mean it. Actually, okay, well, let's get the rank... Because I want to make this... I like to keep the decks as, you know, like, close to their deck thing as possible. And I consider, what's it called? I consider, Bahamut to be... I want the Bahamut to be an all-neutral deck, but I know that deck's going to move way too slow for me to consistently pull it off, so... Okay, as much as this fucked me before, I might just run this just because. But let's just go ahead and grab a bunch of ramp cards. And I'll just put, like, all of my favorites for now. And then we'll ditch each of them down as I, you know, set these up. Okay, I'm definitely keeping that. Because, you know, that's just a card that casually gives a thing that board wipes people Storm. So, yeah. Okay, and then maybe I'll run that just in case. Just in case. Okay. Now we move on to the neutral cards. No, not what I was trying to do. Neutral cards. Okay, where's Fafnir? Or not Fafnir. Bahamut. Odin does not have Storm in this version. I'm running Lucifer. Gilgamesh does have Storm. 3 soccer fields, let's go. Call of Cocytus. Servant of Darkness is... Oh my god. Okay. 2. I need more followers, and I need them to be low cost. That's for sure. So, Angel of the Ward, you just give me an unkillable object, which is fine, I guess. So, we'll run you until I can think of something better. This is a combo card with Harnessed Flame to become... It also does burn damage, and it becomes Flame and Glass, not Flame and Grass. But simply because, okay, we're running them both, I guess. Actually, wait, we won't run either of them because they pretty much do nothing if they're on their own. I mean, they do something, but they don't do nearly as much when they're on their own. Okay, we know how much of a card this was to deal with, so I don't really know how to deal about that. And then, if game +4, oh, that's actually kind of useful if we have a bunch of evolved shit in play. I think I can scrap an Ethica to run 3 of you, and then, oh, our spell count is really close though. How many spells do we have? What can I afford to get rid of? Probably a Serpent's Wrath. And as much as I kind of want to keep Breath of the Salamander, actually, we can just get rid of Serpent's Wrath altogether. Because, I mean, it inherently does 5 damage, I think will be good. We'll put in 1 ward. We'll put in, another ward that can deck thin, I guess. And let's see. Okay, that duck might be the death of anyone that walks across it. So, we'll... Actually, as much as I want to kind of run the duck, though, our deck is... Our deck isn't actually that high cost. That's a lot more. Okay, so this is the plan, pretty much. Get the fuck to Bahamut as fast as possible, then Dragonic Surge it. That's pretty much the plan. I mean, actually, wait, now that I think about it, we can't... Oh, wait, yeah. Okay, ramp like hell, get to... Play Phoenix Roost, get to Bahamut as fast as possible, Dragonic Surge it, and then pray for the best. That's pretty much the plan. So it's like Fafnir, but different. So, Ultimate to Dragon. That's what I'm gonna call this. Ultimate Dragon. Space. Will this deck work consistently? I mean, I'm pretty much only planning on using this against people that I know have very annoying fucking decks, so we'll figure that out as we go along, but, Ultimate to Dragon, yes it is. And we will not set this in our active deck yet, but we will, do the little sleeve change. I don't think it gave me a Bahamut sleeve, sadly, which is something that would fit this deck very well, but because we're going to be using Dragonic Surge, or at least attempting to, we're going to do that, and then we're going to try to figure out what the fuck button changes my decks. Okay, yeah, so I'm actually going to end this one here. So I hope you guys enjoyed. In the next one, we will take down we will attempt to take down our arch nemesis, the Sword Boy. Hopefully we win, and then if we do, then we actually move on to doing story competent stuff. So, and find out what happened with Ray. So I'll see you all then. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, join follow Twitch, and don't forget, the only way to start the next video is to say Shadowverse Showdown.